Era, the Deity of Despair in the Yu-Gi-Oh! ZEXAL manga. Now, she's technically the final villain in the entirety of the Yu-Gi-Oh! ZEXAL manga itself. Just like how Don Thousand was the final boss in the Yu-Gi-Oh! ZEXAL anime, she is pretty much that exact same thing but in the manga. Now, when it comes to Era, she's a little bit different compared to Don Thousand. As I said, she is the deity of despair, and she feeds on the hope within the astral world, specifically in the manga, and anyone else's hopes, and turns them into complete, utter despair, making them lose that hope for literally for all eternity. And plus, what's even darker about this is that Era actually shows our heroes and all the characters in the roster literally an entire graveyard or cemetery. Literally there are all freaking gravestones that you can see, and it is so freaking messed up. It ain't funny, but I like how they went for the direction with this character specifically. Even though she was revealed at the very end, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Dr. Faker duel against Yuma, Kite, and Shark. Though technically the final duel was with Yagumo versus Yuma, Kite, and Shark as well, but then it was revealed that, Era was the main villain the whole time. She was possessing Yagumo throughout this entire series in the Yu-Gi-Oh! ZEXAL manga. And that's, to be fair, that's fair enough, because I like the parallels that they actually went for the character in particular. It was fair to say that I like the idea. And plus, her character is way dark as well. The only thing that she focuses on is just absolute, dismantling everybody's hopes and dreams and just transform them into despair. Literally until when it all falls into nothing but complete, absolute sadness and tragedy that they just end up in, graves. It is completely messed up nonetheless. It's ridiculous, but I like the vibe. They made the manga series of, ZEXAL, into a much more darker turn and more serious in a way, which is really very cool. I like it. If I'm being very honest, I kind of do like that sort of thing sometimes. No, for me, I actually do like it. So anyways, that's not really much about her in particular, but her design is also pretty good as well, not gonna lie. Very close, again, to Don Thousand's, I guess, but it's a little bit more, detailed, I guess you could say. So anyways, let's go ahead and straight into the deck and the cards that she has in her deck. So as you know, that the one and only card that actually exists in the TCG that has already been printed is pretty much Anti-Hope, the God of Despair. This is literally the only card that exists in the TCG that is related to Era's deck. Literally the only one. I'm not even kidding. This is the only card that is only out there right now. Only that. No other card from Era's deck has ever freaking been printed out, not even in the slightest to this very day. So, let's go talk about the other cards that are in Era's deck. We've got Anti-Abyss, we've got Anti-the Earth, or Era the Earth, we got Era the Ray, Era the Sky, other cards like Strain Bomb, Strain Desmosum, Strain Endo, Strain Filament, Strain Huge, Strain Nuke, Strain Spore, I think she has about 2 of them, Bizarre Sacrifice, Non-Equivalent Exchange, Sea of Rebirth, Shifting Sand, Sky of Endless Night, Strain Element, Lost Groan, and World Cycle. And when it comes to any other monsters, if you want to also include Utopia, the Era, or Spider Shark Era, or Hope Harbinger Era, I mean, those are technically evil clones of the original monsters that Yuma, Shark, and Kite originally used in their duel, but technically with some, evil twist. I don't know exactly if those cards are going to be specifically printed out in particular, but if they do, if Konami ever decides to do that, hey, I'll be up for it. I mean, if they've been added to put into Era's deck, for instance, that would be pretty cool. I can't lie. That is actually probably a cool way to do it. That would be pretty sick. I mean, to be honest, also on a scale between, with the kind of power or dueling skills and abilities, if you put Era facing up against Don Thousand. Who exactly do you think would win? I actually want to know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll probably maybe put a poll vote on the post tab as well with the channel. Who do you think would actually, who is more powerful, and who do you think would actually win? Do you think it would be Ira who would win, or do you think that it would be Don Thousand who would win? Out of the two final bosses in either the manga or anime, who do you think is more powerful, and realistically speaking, who do you think would actually win? But yeah, there's nothing much to say about Ira other than that, but yeah, she is a pretty darn powerful character. I like it, the fact that they have like a female villain in this version of Yu-Gi-Oh! ZEXAL. I really like that a lot. It's pretty awesome, and I don't know, maybe at some point we might probably get to have her cards at some point in time. She's more dark, she's more serious. I like a villain. I like sometimes how villains can be sometimes, you know, their only purpose is to shatter people's hopes and dreams just to make them stronger. And then, you know, that it's pretty cool. I like it how they do that. It's really amazing. So yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell to never miss a video. And as always, my name is Mad Dog. Stay safe, stay healthy. May your days be mad and rad.